Hey guys, this is Dave from Growing the Home Garden. Today I wanted to show you the results of some of my dogwood seeds. I did a video for that, I think it was last fall, where I planted out some dogwood seeds into a planter, and I've got some results. So here is one of them right here. I got 2 plants to root. Check out the roots on that one there. And these are all done from seeds. You can look back at that video to see more about that, but I'm going to pot them up today. So I've got that one and this one right here. So I've got 2 that were successful of all those seeds. So that's kind of a low rate there, but that just might be what you get typically with dogwood seeds. But 2 of them came up. I'm excited about that because that gives me 2 more plants that didn't cost me anything but a little bit of time. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to go ahead and get them in pots next. So here you can see the dogwood leaves and everything. We're in the fall right now, so it's starting to get to the point where they'll start changing colors and the leaves will drop, but I want to get them potted up before that. You can see that color right there. Dogwoods have a beautiful color in the fall. They're beautiful in the spring. They are prone to several things like anthracnose and some fungal diseases, so you got to be a little careful with dogwoods. There's a hybrid dogwood called Constellation. It does not actually produce fruit or anything, so you don't really get the benefit for the birds with no fruit on it, but it is a beautiful plant. It's kind of a hybrid of the Korean dogwood and the American native dogwoods. So anyway, these are, I believe, Cornus Florida, from some plants that I think were at my mom's house, if I remember where I got the seed from. I could be remembering that incorrectly, but anyway, let's get with potting these up. So I'm just using some pots like this, nothing fancy. And I filled them up with a mixture of potting soil and bark shavings, which are kind of mixed together. And I'm just going to put it here in the center of the pot. I'm going to hold it into that spot there and fill the soil in and around it up to the point right there. That's called the crown. That's where the roots and the actual stem portion of the plant kind of change. That's that little union spot there. And you can check out this. It's got lots of different nodes along the bottom here. But it's a very nice little healthy seedling, so pretty happy about this. So anyway, we'll go ahead here and we're going to start filling up. Just add soil to the top of that, and as we fill up here, we'll pack it down. There's always some air that gets mixed into it, so you want to push it down here so that you don't have any air gaps. And once you're done, water it, and then you kind of put in some extra soil to cover any kind of settling that happens in the pot. That's really all there is to it. Try to keep it centered as possible. If it's a little off, it's not too big of a deal. This will probably correct itself. It's got a little bit of a bend there in that stem. But that's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. And so there we go. 2 dogwood seedlings potted up from seeds that we collected last fall. Direct sowed into pots to overwinter and get their cool stratification. You do have to kind of go through a little bit of a process to get rid of the little exterior berry part. They're actually called drupes. But once you remove that, you can go ahead and plant them and they will germinate eventually. Just let the cold from the winter kind of take over and do your cold stratification for you. Sometimes the best method is Mother Nature's method. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the dogwood seedling results. I was hoping for about 5 or 6 of them, but ending up with 2, that's okay. It's 2 more than I had before, and I'm going to be excited to plant these up when they're a little bit larger out in the yard. Sometimes you don't get to share the results of what you do because there's a lot of factors. You could have animals, you could have insects, you could have disease happen, and sometimes your cuttings or your seedlings just don't make it. But I'm excited to be able to share these 2 dogwood seedlings with you today. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll share more garden stuff later on. Have a good one.